My name's Gregory Corbish. I run the Prothic Agency. It's a niche business. Essentially, we provide thick people for employment in jobs they can actually do better than anyone else. For example, they're very good at winning arguments. They're too thick to realise they've lost.
Yeah.
I've come to pick up a black Lexus.
Right, number please.
Well, it's on this bit of paper.
Rowena's particularly thick and very good with officials.
I'm picking it up for Mr. Hunter.
She really doesn't grasp anything.
£135, please.
Oh, it's worth more than that. It's worth about £12,000.
No, the £135 is the fine you have to pay.
But Mr. Hunter paid £12,000 for it.
Well, you're not buying the car.
No, I'm not. It's Mr. Hunter's.
Well, you have to pay a fine of £135 before we can let you have the car back.
But it's worth £12,000.
Well, I'm not disputing that. But you owe us a fine of £135 and you have to pay us that if you want to take the car away.
He paid £12,000 for it.
Yeah, I just said that is irrelevant, right? The car was clamped and bought here because you were illegally parked, and that's why you have to pay for it.
Sorry, you don't seem to understand. That car cost Mr. Hunter £12,000. I don't see why I should pay £135 for something that is worth £12,000, which he's paid anyway, that's the other thing.
Look, alright, yeah, Mr. Hunter owns a car, but you must pay by law £135 before we can give you the car back.
It's that one over there.
Yes, and if you give me £135 as is required by the law, then you can take it away now, right?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Alright, well, I'll explain then. Mr. Hunter's car was parked in a restricted area, right?
What?
A restricted area.
Right.
You know what a restricted area is?
No.
Well, it's an area where there are parking meters, right?
Parking meters?
Yeah. You know what those are?
Yes, I know what a parking meters are.
Right. And Mr. Hunter's parking meter was over time.
He hasn't got a parking meter.
The one he was at.
What?
The parking meter, he didn't put enough money in.
He puts his money in the car.
Yes, well, he should have put it in the parking meter.
There's a money tray in the car.
Yes, but I am saying that he should have put his money in the parking meter.
I just said he puts his money in the car.
I'm not talking about the car, right?
What?
I'm talking about the parking meter.
Why?
Because he didn't put enough money in it.
I know. He puts his money in the tray.
Look, I don't care about the fucking tray, right?
Don't get horrid with me.
Right, okay, I'm sorry, right? It's just, you just don't seem to be able to understand. Listen, the car was parked illegally, and you must pay us a fine of £135 now if you want to take the car away.
I've told you before, it's worth £12,000.
Oh, God, listen! You exceeded the time on a parking meter, and so the
it's
car was
not a
clamped.
parking meter, it's a car!
I know, it's a fucking car, I know it is, you stupid woman, for Christ's sake!
Mr. Hunter's never had a parking meter!
Right.
Yeah.
Give her the key, mate.
What? Come on.
Give her the key, we've got about 50 people here we're going to get to, just give her the key.
Really? I mean, I think she's just...
Well, just give it, make sure no one sees, just get rid of her.
There you are, madam.
Oh. Thank you.
Right.
You didn't have to shout like that.
Yeah, please, will you just leave now?
Do you do car washes?